Yeah.
Hey, it's Luke from MP Life Transformations here. Today, our Hump Day Q&A is with Pammy. Pammy, now tell us what's your question.
Well, when I go to sit down, my knees tend to creak. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And how long has this been happening for?
Probably the last month.
The last month?
Yeah.
Okay, so any other pain anywhere else?
I do, only just in this knee.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's apart from that.
Okay, it's just when you sit down?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a few things going on with Pammy here. Now, Pammy, so the creak happens, when do you notice it?
Just when I go to sit.
When you go to sit.
Yeah.
So whenever Pammy bends her knee, so bend your knee, Pammy. Down a little further. And I can actually feel that the knee creaking around in here. Now, there can be a few things. It can be a little bit of cartilage floating around in there. Now, what I actually think it is with Pammy's knee is she's a little bit tight in her hips because the knee is very closely attached to your glutes, quads, and also hamstrings. What can happen is if you're too tight, so just turn and face the camera if you can, Pammy. If you're too tight, let's just say you're too tight on your glutes, there's an ITB band that runs up the side which attaches to your glutes, which will actually have a shearing effect on the knee, which will actually pull the knee across. If you're too tight with the quads, it'll actually create too much tension throughout the front of your knee. Now, if I was to touch Pammy here on her TFL, which is you see her face jump around a little bit. She's got a little bit of tightness up through around this hip as well, and also around in this glute area. It's a lot tighter than the other glute. Your other knee's okay?
Yeah.
So what can happen to you? Sorry, Pam, just turn around. Actually, we'll use our little fellow up here. So for Pammy, I recommend loosening off her glutes, getting in with a tennis ball and doing some trigger points throughout her glutes, but also her TFL, which is a little muscle, tensor fasciae lata, just on the side here. But also it wouldn't hurt loosening off the quads throughout here. So I'm just about to show Pammy exactly what she can do. Thank you very much for your question, Pammy, and we'll check in with Pammy later on next week to see how she's going with it. All right.
Okay.
See you next week, Pammy.
Okay, thank you. Woohoo!